Everyone. I just wanted to make another quick build video of the last character that I need to do. And luckily I did get it, him up to 99 quickly, or at least, during this weekend. I will say I had this build in a different way before, at least I think I did. I believe I had his stats at max stamina, basic attacks, and strike supers at 125, all there, and like no health investment, if I remember right. Because I think male Earthlings already have like a good investment into health. If not, I usually am fine, or maybe the QQ Bang did something to it, because I don't think this is the same QQ Bang. I think I had a different one, but I'm not really sure. I may try to find a different QQ Bang, because I like the stamina and basic attack increase, but I don't like, the key increase. Like, I don't really need that much key. I'd rather have like that investment a little less than maybe into health or something. But yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll probably change this up in the future. I'm not really sure. Some say I would have my character looking like, Steels as a male Earthling. And yeah, he had like some inspiration from it, but I normally just thought male Earthling, mainly strike, looks good with just short hair like that. Plus, he's also based in the story that I do, so, and how he looks, so that's pretty much it. Now, I also had like a problem with his costume because like I don't know like what kind of colors to put him with or what clothing type, so I just went with this, and I think it looks good. The only thing I would have a complaint about is that this doesn't look even with the bottoms, but it's fine. Um, Colors. Oh, and this is the just the preset Super Soul. It's just because I have Power Rush on the Super Soul. I mean, on this preset, and it's kind of to help me get the key I need if I don't already have it. So yeah, I will go into training to test the skills and explain why and have them. I kind of have his presets in a different order. Like this one's like gonna be his strongest preset with some useful skills and everything, and then I'll have like different. I like to, because for this character I have him mainly on strike, but I want a couple of key last just in case for range attacks, or he can still use key. It's not like he's so weak in key, but it's not gonna be the most powerful. That's why I just go with like basic key blasts, or not basic key blasts, basic key supers, or even ults, or even some ults just do some decent damage automatically no matter what you invest. Like this will be some of the presets. This is it. This is the only one that I say would look a lot like Steeto's one. I only say that because I like the colors that go along with it, plus it's kind of time skip kind of colors, at least in my opinion. It looks like it, and I like it. It's cool. Like for Soul Punisher, for example, does like 7k automatically, if I remember right. But yeah, those presets will come later, so I had changed. I would say he's the most I need to change in terms of presets, because I want some good strike supers and like a decent key super, and then like the third slot, which is the circle slot for supers. I want either something to help me out in battle or just something to do damage. I'm not sure yet. I'm still figuring that out. I'll probably have like rise to action most of the time, but I don't know. But yeah, so let's get into this training mode. Yeah, I didn't do a lot of the story mode for this guy yet either. I still need to do it for a lot of them. And some would say like male Earthlings are easy to use. In like terms of just using their combos, that's sometimes true. Sometimes they just do some weird combos that you don't even want them to do. Like you will see like you can easily mess up, and that's the one thing I just don't understand when people say that. Like of course they can do the heavy light, it's a heavy light, or just the full light, or the 5 light, or 5 light into the heavy, or just all heavy. Those are easy ones. But if you're doing like the 4 light or 5 light into heavy, that one's sort of hard to do because I end up sometimes making a mistake sometimes. But without further ado, I will get into the damage. I'll go to punch a leash right away just so you can see the max damage. I'm not looking to this being a very long video. So full light. Heavy. Three light, 2 heavy. As 5 light into the 3 heavy. 4 light into the 2 heavy. Oh, hang on. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on. Sorry, I'm trying to get a 6. Yeah, I don't think there's a 6 one, but there's also that weird combo I found out recently. It looks kind of cool. I like how it looks. You can also do that one too, like if you're at the top of the map. can also do that. That does some pretty decent damage. And then everyone's favorite powerful attack. And the reason why everyone says Earthlings are overpowered is because, one, they're unvanishable, second, they're easy to use, and like this, they can rack up some damage because they have the most powerful damage per second kind of a, power, so that's why. So, like, just based off stats, I have, I see something, so 7 bars of key. Okay, that's not too bad. I believe I have 9 bars. 1, 2, yeah, about 9 and 1/8 bars of stamina, at least. It's just not too bad. The health investment, though, it's not the best. Like, I can easily just take that 75 points and just put it into the, the stamina basic and strikes just to make them 125, and I could just do damage, and I have like at least decent amount of health, at least more than my male Saiyan. But on those two types of characters, health isn't really that much of a priority. Unless you're my second male Saiyan. Oh yeah, grab reminds me of Krillin. Now, there is a couple of stamina bricks. I know I usually do this one. It's one of the easiest one to do. You could also do a heavy with it. I know that for a fact. See what I mean? Like, sometimes you can easily mess up on the combos, or you put in the wrong amount of inputs that you need. Oh? Maybe you can't? I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't really usually do a heavy on this one. Okay, if they're like low to the ground like that, sometimes it'll work better. Or everyone's favorite. That's like the easiest center break you could do with a male Earthling. But yeah, or you could just do the, turn around into the stamina break. That's usually universal. Now, normally I would usually just do that with a freezer race, but it's good to see if it works with other races too. Oh, crap. See, it takes a second to see if you can do it. There. Oh, there we go, it worked. Now, these presets, for all the characters, all of these presets are definitely still changing, especially him, because I'm trying to find out, like, what's a good strike super to go with a decent key super and a good, like, other skill in the circle category, or maybe even another damage move. And the X is usually a charge or a stamina regen, move. And the ults, one very powerful strike ult and maybe another strike ult, but usually there's not a lot to, use. So I usually just go with maybe a basic key ult. But for this preset, I just went with like the most powerful strike, supers and ults. But I also have like power impact because if I could, I would have his mentors as Jiren and Hit, because that's kind of how he fights. But we'll get into the supers and ults. So it's just the first variation of Variant Drive. It does 2082. Sorry, sometimes up close it's hard to pull this off. There we go. That's the most damaging one with those 3570. And for those who don't know, oh, wrong one. It breaks through your guard, which is awesome. One of the best reasons why a lot of people love this move. And of course, if they miss the first hit, it tracks with the second, like you saw there, even if they're guarding, which is awesome. Power impact first variation 1074, variation Now, of course, this is sort of a weak key super, but you can easily tell he doesn't do the most damage in key supers, but he does at least decent amount of damage. Now, Times Molotov with the recent buff does a lot of damage, and with my you know, my build plus transformation plus power a little bit to power impact does a lot of damage. Like, let's see, in base form, doing 9k damage, and in transformation probably around 10,000. Yep, and then power impact probably gave it like the increase it needed. Here, let's see. So 10,400 and something. 10,400 and something. Here's a times Molotov. Yeah, that's probably what gave it. It's definitely what gave it this buff. Now meditation, very useful for pretty much any build. Into power rush though. Yeah, like if I had my previous build of 125 in stamina basic and strike supers, I think that would usually do at least 25, 26, maybe even close to 30k, while also transformed and maybe not even in a combo, but usually they do a lot of damage. Now that's just, the transformation base form of Power Rush, and I'm not even in a combo. Oh crap, I messed that up. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm just trying to find, like, what's the best combo for damage-wise. Yeah, usually I'd have a Power Rush on square, so I'm kind of used to that, sorry. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of spitballing here. It's just, or not spitballing, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to find the best combo. And like I said, sometimes male Earthlings combos can be a bit difficult. Crap, I did it again. Alright. I'm not gonna rack up the most damage, but damn it, okay. This is never gonna kill Jaren. Not the most increase of damage, but still up there. Or let's say if you do it quickly, you can get like 3 of those into a combo. Then launch Power Rush. Almost 40k. Though of course 3 of those combos is a bit exaggerating, but it's still a lot of damage. Oh crap, I forgot meditation. But if I were to do like a stamina break combo, like of course it's 20k is actually a pretty decent amount of damage with Power Rush, because that's usually 2 bars of health. That usually kills just Trunks. Future Trunks, the first variation. Like, that usually kills him. So I say that's a pretty decent amount of damage, even if you're not doing the godly 30k damage. But, 30 to almost 40k is actually a good thing to know that you can do that damage. Because if you're fighting an opponent that has, like, above 2 bars, maybe even close to a 4 bar, like if I'm in a Namekian, an Earthling, or a female Saiyan, you know, or a female Majin, those kind of spamming races with, you know, high health, low stamina, high ki, and a lot of damage and a lot of spamming moves. They usually have like a, you know, high amount of health. So, you know, you can at least stamina break them and maybe even make them waste their limit burst. You can at least do that kind of damage, which is a good thing. So yeah, oh well, here, let me try a time skip. Oh, crap, I almost too above him. That usually doesn't work. Like I said, I'm just trying to get the most damage I can show y'all. What if I... Easy 15k. Or what if I did... I don't know what I was doing there. Crap. If I get him up to here... Good, we're pretty much there. I was wondering if that was going to be a stamina break. How did that miss? That's my question. Okay, so like an easy... Okay. I'll just try showing like an easy, you know, combo with time skip Molotov, which is this downward charged heavy into that. You've seen that before, I showed it before, but you know, that's the easy one. Or you could crap. Or you could just do that. Won't be the most damage either, but you know, it's something. Or you could do, you know, into a knockdown. Did more damage than the other basic one, but you know, you just gotta try out different combos in training mode just to see what you can do. That's what I'll say. And of course, hyper movement as my evasive because it's useful. Though I don't use hyper movement all the time. I think on different characters and different presets I have different moves depending on the situation of their preset. But that's the usual. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Or well, here I'll show a pretty cool combo I just like to do with Power Impact. Boom. 9k with that one. Or what I was trying to do. Crap. Crap, I messed it up. try things out. That's what I'll say. Like, depending on your moves, But that's pretty much it. See ya.